What's up, guys? Welcome, Wastelanders, to Fallout 76 Daily News with me, Blackwell. It is Wednesday, the 7th of July, 2021. It's just after 7, which is a little bit later than normal. I do look a little bit cleaner because I've had a shave. It's the first time I've had a shave in a long time, but yes. We've got a lot to unpack for today. We've had a big update. It's the Steel Rain update, which has just gone live. We're in game now after the patch has been applied. So let's take a look around and see what's going on. As always, we are going to be looking at the Atomic Store. We're going to be seeing what dailies and weeklies are also available. We may take a look at the scoreboard, as that's brand new in today. And then obviously with the patch being applied, or an update being applied, it's update 28, I believe. We'll have a look at the patch notes as well and see what's going on with that. We'll leave the links and stuff like that in the description, so if you want to read the patch notes in detail, you can do it at your own leisure, but we'll be just sort of hovering over. I'm sure there's content out there already that's gone through the patch notes in extensive detail as you wait patiently for the game to be live again. So we're on a private world. This is our main character. This is Don Key. Say hello, Don Key. All right, Don Key with the wave there, good stuff. Yeah, let's head into the Rusty Pick, place that we maybe not needing to go anymore. I'll explain a little bit later. But yeah, legendary rolls here at the purveyor. You can now roll for legendary power armor. Nice. They come in at 120. Yeah, I don't know. Legendary modules. We'll be picking up them. I'd advise you to do the same moving forward. We can get 3 of those, so we will. Okay, let's start with a store, because patch update, whatever you want to call it, normally comes with a good store update. So let's get involved and see what's going on over there. Right, so we've got a first free item, we've got a skins free item, and we've got utility free items. Hey, we've got stuff that's actually bound to the account as well. Interesting stuff. Right, as always, we'll go across the landing page and we'll go across the featured bundles to start out. So for 21 hours, you can get the Raider Vault Boy set. Oh, there's the boy and the girl head if you want it. That's 240 atoms at the moment. You won't be able to see it because of the Twitch link and the schedule. There we go. So the Raider Vault Boy on the right hand side there. You got free fireworks. You might as well obtain them. Why not? Celebrate a bit of Independence Day, maybe a little bit late or whatnot. Brotherhood flare. So for backpack flare, little coin that you can have is also free. So you might as well obtain that. And then just down here, you've got the Mr. Fuzzy backpack flare for Fallout First members. This, I do believe, is a massive step down from the APC survival tent of last month to just a backpack flare. This is your Fallout First exclusive item for the month of July. I'm not happy about it either. Let's just put it that way. So, obtain it because it's yours. It's free if you're Fallout First and so on. Yeah, as I say, not impressed. Just a little cosmetic like that has no function in the game. Kind of sucks. That should not have been. Let's be honest. That should be on the scoreboard rather than for people who are subscribing to the game. Right, bone mask, 350 atoms. Yeah, pretty cool looking thing. Bone gas mask. Protect your face with someone else's face. They don't need it anymore anyway. Nice, 350 atoms. That can be yours. Pretty cool. The door-to-door stuff, the top 3 used to always, well, they're still the remaining, but the cash registers are back. Nice, cool. I know a lot of people liked those when they were originally here. The Raider vending machines are here as well. The 350 atoms, that's pretty good. The winter vending machine is also here. Remember, obviously, when winter comes around, this will be probably bumped up in price, so you might want to pick it up. The Halloween vending machine, which obviously we have, but also gives off a cool sort of cryptic, sort of spooky music. That's quite nice. The billboard set and the vendor sign set are also available. I don't know the prices of those because I own them already, so I can't give you a price on those. But they are back. Let us know in the comments if you know what the prices are. 4th of July still is here. This stuff's still here from the other week. The Brotherhood has some interesting looking pieces here. So the Brotherhood bundle for 1,800 atoms comes with a Brotherhood high-tech stash box, a set of head wraps, an armory, and a power armor paint. So there's a power armor paint. That, I believe, is the armory. Looks pretty badass. I guess that's the high-tech stash box, and then the head wraps look a bit suspect. But yeah. Okay, individually buying those, I would go with the armory. I won't pick anything else up, if I'm honest. Because this stash box is just, it's just a stash box. The plates come out, and then they go back in. Like, meh, I'm okay. I'm alright for that. But if you're looking to build a high-tech base, or a Brotherhood base or whatnot, then I guess this is up your avenue. Hang on. One sec. Steel Rain Power Armor Paint. So that is this here, isn't it? Cool. It's nice that that works on the... Wait a second, hang on. That's T65. Yeah, it works on the T65 then. That's cool. I'm glad that it works on that. That's cool. Getting some love with the old Secret Service paint. Or the Secret Service armor, whatnot. But yeah, this Brotherhood thing, look at this. It's got a circular spiral staircase as well. Nice. 700 atoms. Let us know if you pick this up. Be interested to know. I don't know what I'm picking up just yet. And of course, we're moving on to the abandoned mine and some other bits and pieces here. So the abandoned mine, look at that. The first vault that isn't necessarily made from a vault, but, you know, it is underground like all the others. Very interesting, this one. Take refuge in your very own cave with the abandoned mine shelter. Build this entrance to access your shelter. Okay, that's very cool. It'd be interesting to see how they develop on this, because normally they bring you the first item that's lesser of the new items. So maybe they'll be bringing you more shelters as well. I think there's a waterfall shelter at some point on the way, so that'll be interesting. I'll wait until they're all available before I pick and choose what I want. And then camp slots and special loadouts. If you want additional ones, they're going to cost you 1,000 atoms each. Now, first of all, I get it. 1,000 atoms, what? Why, what? But also, do we need them? Do we necessarily need them? Do we need more than 2 camp slots? Think about it, honestly. Do you actually need a 3rd camp slot? Or a 3rd special loadout? Think about that. And also, if you're grinding through the season pass, then, you know, you'll get them atoms back. Or you'll get them atoms to spend. So just bear that in mind. It's a little bit weird that the Brotherhood bundle is on 2 pages. Because it's here, and it's also here. But, you know, nonetheless, that's that. It looks like all of our free items have been claimed. So it was the fireworks, and the Fallout First was, I believe... oh no, it was the Brotherhood coin thing, the flare for that, wasn't it? So, a little bit disappointed by the shop at the moment, but, you know, it is what it is. Let us know what you think, of course, in the comments. Don't hate on me because I made the video based on the content, you know? So, you know, it's all, it is what it is. We take a quick look at the scoreboard. Let's have a look. So, what does the fortune teller machine do? What does it do? It doesn't say what it does. Get a glimpse of the future with a fortune teller machine. Doesn't say it does anything. So it obviously activates, but what does it give you a buff? It doesn't look like it does. Interesting. Let's have a look. Is this gun skin still the same? Yeah. Blood Eagle paint for the fixer. That's still there. This sword's still pretty cool for one-handed blade weapons. We've got a Mandalorian play style or role play, whatnot. So I'm looking very much forward to this helmet. I'm hoping that the helmet's separate, because that's quite a Mandalorian style helmet, isn't it? But yeah, traditional season pass vibes. However, this time it doesn't end at 100. It carries on after 100. They're pretty cool stairs with posts. We've been over these anyway. Yeah, let us know what you think about the scoreboard as well. What are you looking forward to the most? Display frames. Cool. They're actually coming into the game now then. That's good to know. Challenges. Right, we've got dailies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got weeklies, which we've already done some of. How have we done that then? Maybe they've carried over from yesterday. Who knows? Okay, so let's take a look. Completed daily operation. Let's see what that is. So, daily ops, we've got uplink in the burning mine against the Blood Eagles, who can only be killed by melee with greatly enhanced perception. Standard sort of thing, really. Burning mine, uplink. So, you want the signal repeater, you want uplink 1, uplink 2, a wave at the end, and then the boss. Jobs are good one. Melee attack, so take your melee specialists in there. Should be done. You know, should take a couple of you to do Elder rank on that one. Not too much of a fuss. Okay, so I don't know why my challenges didn't come up then, but never mind. Complete an event, as always. If you take a settlement and then defend it, that will count as an event. Complete a daily challenge, complete 5 of these, and you'll get that one complete. Kill a creature, 25 creatures. So if you're doing the daily ops, I don't know if humans count as creatures, so maybe go to the Charleston Capitol building or go around White Springs and kill some ghouls there, or, you know, basically pick a location, kill a bunch of enemies there until you've got 25 chipped off. Kill a legendary enemy. So you got horde events on the map. I don't know if they're going to be on the map right now. You got Uranium Fever, there's 3 legendaries in there. As always, Leader of the Pack procs here. And horde events and Scorch Beast Queens and stuff like that. They're all legendaries as well, so keep your eyes open for those. Level up, so playing the game will get you a level. Use your lunch boxes, use your berry mentats, use your food buffs if you're carnivore or herbivore. Well, they're brain bombs if you're herbivore, and Scorch Beast brains if you're carnivore, or Tasty Squirrels too if you're carnivore. And on the other side of things, there is Cranberry Relish, of course, as well. Use 2 Stimpaks in Nuclear Winter, so you want to equip the Farmer perk to get more meds, or a chance of getting more meds when you search containers. Make sure you get a couple of Stimpaks, and then maybe jump off a high vantage point. Not too high so you die, but, you know, high enough so you take damage, and then use those Stimpaks straight away. And visit your shelter. Now, if you haven't picked up a shelter at this point, head to any train station and read the posters that are there, and you'll see a poster about getting a vault. We'll show you it now, actually. And then there's a very small quest attached, but everyone can get a free utility vault. And if you head inside there, you'll be able to complete that daily challenge as well. We will take a look at the update notes. They're calling them update notes instead of patch notes because patches signify it's broken, and they're fixing it. Hopefully it's no longer a broken game, as a lot of people seem to have turned a corner and now like the game a lot more than it was when it was released. Right, so we are at Charleston train... No, we're not. We're at White Springs train station. And I'll show you these posters that will get you started on your quest to get the vault if you need it. Now, this hasn't been added this update, but this is you know, relatively recent content. So your new home shelters. If you read this poster, it'll send you on a little journey that takes you up here to Vault 51. I won't say any more than that, but if you follow that quest, you'll get your little vault hatch and you can place it in your camp. Right. So we are now officially in game. We are now officially live with the legendary crafting setup. What the heck does that actually look like? So I don't believe that I've got any legendary cores, and I believe that's what you're going to need. Do I have ammo for that weapon? I do, I think. Good. Okay, there's more. We'll just clear this area out. He's not going to come over here, is he? Oh, shoot me through the window. What a little git. Leave it out. There we go. So let's just modify a weapon and see if we can do anything with it. Now these are good legendaries. This one's not though. So maybe we can edit that one. So if we were to edit that, we need legendary cores. We have 0. So the game doesn't give you any legendary cores from the start. I believe you can only earn legendary cores from killing legendaries and completing events. So it adds, you know, more incentive to complete events like Uranium Fever and Horde events and Leader of the Pack and so on and so forth. So that's pretty cool. But if you notice, and you can do this to pretty much any weapon. You can't do it to tools, but you can to pretty much any weapon. Let's pick up one of these weapons. Like we've got a shotgun, a couple of shotguns, a couple of mole miner gauntlets. Now the top option now becomes legendary mod, and that's how you put on a legendary mod 1, 2 or 3 star. You only need legendary cores and legendary modules to do this, but each roll resets your default stats. Okay, so if you roll a 3 star and then you roll another 3 star, obviously it's gonna erase the original 3 star and then overwrite it with the second set of legendaries. We don't have any cores at the moment, so we can't do anything about that, which is poop. Maybe we'll read the patch notes and we'll find out how we can get some legendary cores. So we've done the store, we've done the daily and the week. Oh, we haven't done the weekly challenges. You know what? We'll do the weekly challenges tomorrow because there's a lot of content to get through today. That's what we'll do. Okay, so we're actually going to bounce out of the game. This is where the gameplay ends. So if you're up to date with the patch notes and stuff, then you know, take care of yourself and we'll catch you on the next one. If you want to know more about the patch notes, but you just can't be bothered to read them, then this is where we're at. So we'll put the links back up on the page so I don't forget next time. And we'll head over to the web browsing page. Okay, so Fallout 76 update notes, July 7th, 2021. That's today. Today's update for 76 includes the conclusion of the Brotherhood of Steel story, the ability to craft legendary items, a brand new season, bug fixes, and more. Read on to catch you up to date. So, Steel Rain, the Brotherhood of Steel storyline concludes. Legendary crafting, upgrade your weapons armor and power armor with legendary crafting. Season 5, KD Inkwell returns in KD Inkwell and Escape from the 42nd Century. Wallet upgrades, we've increased the maximum amount of caps, gold, bullion, and script a player can hold, as well as some of the daily vendor limits. And Minerva, a brand new gold bullion vendor, has come to town, offering discounts in 2 new events, Minerva's Emporium and Minerva's Big Sale. Sounds pretty good. It's about 8 gig on PC. Well, it says 8 gig there, between 8 and 15 gig. And on PlayStation 15, and on Xbox about 15 as well. So Steel Rain questline continues on where we left off. This update brings all new quests to Fallout 76 with the Steel Rain questline, which picks up right where you left off with the Brotherhood of Steel at the end of Steel Dawn. Steel Rain's questline is available for any player over level 20 who's completed the Best Defense quest. So you need to do Steel Dawn before you can do Steel Rain. Nice. A Knight's Penance, which is the starting quest, will lead you to Fort Atlas. So speak to Russell Dorsey there to continue. Completion of the Steel Rain questline will award the player with brand new items. Hopefully with those items you will be able to apply legendary modules to them and make them legendaries of different varieties. Hopefully. Good. With this update, we're implementing the legendary crafting system, which can use to turn normal items into legendaries, reroll your existing legendary items, and even upgrade or downgrade their star ratings. Upgrade or downgrade their star ratings. If you do that, you will still reset the effects, so bear that in mind. Using a new crafting component called Legendary Cores, along with a few legendary modules, you can now craft legendary upgrades. Visit weapon or armor workbenches to do that. Go to the modify menu like I've just shown you, and there you go. You can earn legendary cores as rewards by completing seasonal events, public events, and daily ops. So daily ops, good. If it's every time you do a daily ops, then that would be great. If it's one a day, then that's kind of poop. Public events are the ones with the exclamation marks on them, so be aware of those. As always, legendary modules are available from Purveyor in exchange for some scripts. Cool. Basically, in a nutshell, here you can craft legendary 1, 2, or 3 stars, but whenever you roll it, it will reset the effects on that weapon. Okay, so if you've got a 1 star and then you roll a 2 star on that weapon, it's a complete reroll. It's a complete reroll. You got 2 stars, 2 effects of random qualities every single time. If you upgrade or if you downgrade, you will be given so it'll be a 1 star, a 2 star, or a 3 star. But every time you craft it, every time you modify it, they will be random rolls. Okay, that's the simplest way of doing things. There's no point in convoluting the conversation by saying all this stuff, to be honest. Applying a legendary upgrade to an existing legendary item can increase or decrease the number of, it doesn't matter, right? You can go 1, 2, 3 star every time, 1, 2, or a 3 star, but it will randomly give you 3 random effects, or 2 random effects, or 1 random effect. That's the crux. That's the end of it. Legendary power armor are also available. Cool. Good. In addition to weapons and normal armor, legendary crafting's can be used to craft pieces of legendary power armor. Like weapons and armor, legendary power armor pieces can also be upgraded and re-rolled. Just call it re-rolled. Visit any power armor station and modify your favorite set of power armor to apply some legendary upgrades. The vast majority of legendary attributes that are available to normal armor can also be applied to power armor, with the following exceptions. 1 star auto revive. Chance to revive using a stim pack. 3 star acrobats. Reduce fall damage. Obviously, these are not in the power armor loot pool because, well, there's no need. Divers. Unyielding. Weightless and limb damage. They're not in there because you don't get that stuff in power armor, essentially. Legendary balance changes. Alongside the arrival of legendary crafting, we've also revisited our lineup of legendary attributes to add some new ones and give a tune-up to some that already exist. Give some of the new ones an updated test run using your existing items or by making them using the legendary crafting system. 1 star. Aristocrats. Damage increases as caps increase. Maximum of 50% damage, or 50% extra damage at 29,000 caps. Juggernauts. Damage increases as health increases. Maximum of 25% extra damage at 95% health or above. Gourmands. Damage increases as you fill your hunger and thirst meters. Maximum of 24% extra damage. 2 stars. Last shot. The final round of a magazine has a 25% chance to deal twice as much damage. That, to be honest, sounds really, really cool on things like the broadsider. Things that just have 1 shot and then they reload. The M79 grenade launcher. Because it's just a 25% chance of doing twice the amount of damage, and you reload anyway, so... Or maybe like a quad, I don't know, quad hunting rifle? Would that work? I don't know. Maybe a quad harpoon gun. Single shot weapons like black powder rifles cannot spawn with last shot. Oh, that sucks. But like, all right, maybe not 1 shot per reload. Maybe 2 or 3 shots. Maybe there's a weapon out there that does that. Like, I guess it can't be applied to it. Are these prefixes then? Maybe you put it on something else. Like if there's 5 bullets in a clip. Like a hunting rifle, it's not too bad. Lever action's not too bad. Yeah, anyway, single shot weapons can't do that. That's a bit of a pooper. Steady, 25% extra damage while standing still. Inertial, replenish 15 action points with each kill. And 3 stars, ghosts. Attacks that hit enemies have a 10% chance to generate a stealth field. Okay. 1 star legendary armors and power armors. Aristocrats, energy and damage resistances increase as caps increase. A maximum of 20 for each resistance at 29,000 caps. Overeaters increases damage reduction up to 6% as you fill your hunger and thirst meters. 2 star, you got gluttons, fireproof, warming, and hardy. Gluttons is hunger and thirst grow 10% slower. This effect stacks up to a maximum of 50%. Now, personally, you can use the survival syringe really for that and just sort of negate the whole point. Fireproof, plus 25 fire resistance. Warming, plus 25% cryo resistance. Hardy, receive 10% less damage from explosions. Nice. And 3 star, you got doctors, burning, electrified, frozen, toxic, and dissipating. Doctors, Stimpak's Radaway and Radix are 5% more effective. Burning, 5% chance to deal 100%. 5% chance to deal 100 fire damage to melee attackers. The same with energy damage with electrified, and same with cryo and poison with frozen and toxic. Okay, and dissipating, slowly regen rad damage when out of combat. So that, I guess, would work somewhat with the high health build, you know, the Juggernaut one. Maybe. If your rads are, you know, depleting as you just stand there. But we get that with Sunkissed. So I don't know, we'll see. Legendary weapon attribute changes 1-star assassins, increase damage versus humans from 10% to 50%. Berserkers, remove the damage debuff when damage resistance is 80 or higher. The damage buff when damage resistance is between 1 and 60 has been slightly reduced. Has been slightly reduced? Wow. So they've removed the damage debuff when the DR is 80 or higher. The damage buff when the DR is between 1 and 60 has been reduced. So is it's a debuff, so it's a nerf. Exterminators, increased damage versus Milox bugs from 30 to 50. Ghoul Slayers, same thing, 30 to 50. Hunters, 30 to 50. Mutants, updated functionality. Damage now increases by 5% per mutation that affects the character up to a maximum of 25. Okay. Mutant Slayers, increased damage by 30 to 50. Nocturnal, remove daytime debuff. Nighttime damage has been buffed. So nighttime damage buff has been increased. Suppressors, damage reduction applied to the target has been buffed from 20% for 3 seconds to 25% for 5 seconds. Troubleshooters 30 to 50, and Zealots 30 to 50. There's no sign of Stalkers, but there's no word of Stalkers being relinquished. So Stalkers effect might still be in the game. I know a lot of people were buying Stalkers thinking, oh, it's going to be Legacy. It might not be Legacy. We haven't just got any information on it. If it's not been touched, then it could still be in game. 2-star Bashers, Hitmans, and Enhanced VATs. Bashers increase bash damage from 40 to 50%. Hitman's increased damage from 10% to 25%. That's pretty cool. So damage while aiming is now 25% rather than 10%, which is pretty big, really. That's really cool. And Enhanced VATs has been improved from 33% to 50% as well. Assassins and Nocturnal. This is armor attributes, so now reduces damage taken by all humans by 15%. And Nocturnal, remove the daytime debuff. Damage and energy resistance is now increased by 10% per piece of Nocturnal armor during nighttime. Okay. So that's a bit of a difficult one to take in, I suppose, but, you know, that's the legendary side of things taken care of. Season 5, standard sort of thing here. You're going to get loads of cool stuff. Cosmetics, but also consumables, nuclear keycards, lunchboxes, gold bullion, caps, scripts, all this stuff as well. Unlimited rank ups when you hit level 100. So you can also, when you hit 100, carry on learning and earning, not learning, but earning consumables. The repeatable XP challenge will only be available up to rank 100 though. So bear that in mind. Minerva is in the game. A Blue Ridge caravan merchant named Minerva has just arrived in Appalachia, and she's ready to trade a bunch of stuff in exchange for your gold bullion. She'll arrive during 2 new events, Minerva's Emporium and Minerva's Big Sale. Minerva's Emporium runs Monday to Wednesday. Minerva's Big Sale is a special discount that happens between the Thursday and Monday window. The items that Minerva has available will rotate regularly, so be sure to check in with her whenever she's in town. Her wares include gold bullion plans that are normally only available from other gold bullion vendors or by completing daily ops. Minerva is no slouch when it comes to making sales. She wants your business, and she's offering discounts on gold bullion plans so that you buy directly from her. When Minerva arrives, she will set up shop at either Fort Atlas, Foundation, or the Crater. Cool. Yeah, I just want to show you something that Bethesda actually sent out to a bunch of content creators this week to sort of promote Steel Dawn. And we've got this big wooden stash box that looks like a TARDIS. It's a Brotherhood of Steel stash box. Pretty cool. That's just the box. Just want to open this up. Show you inside. We've got a big old... we've got a power fist. That's cool. It's not a sponsored video or anything like that, but it's really nice that they sent out a care package. It shows that they actually care about the community and the content creators in the community by sending out some swag. So I figured I'd take a couple of minutes to show you these. There's a Brotherhood of Steel banner as well, which will probably be given away on stream. So Twitch stream on our main page, which is over here. Over that side of the screen, twitch.tv/BlackwellTV. If you go there, we'll be giving this thing away at some point in the next couple of weeks. So be sure to drop a follow there and join our community. So we also got some other bits and pieces. Let's have a quick look. Just a random improvised unboxing. You know how it is. We got a glow-in-the-dark duck. Yeah, Pip-Boy duck. Yeah. Pretty fucking cool. Not gonna lie, it's actually pretty cool. We got a t-shirt as well, which is in my laundry pile. So I can't show you the t-shirt. I might be able to show you it in the link in the description. And we've got a Brotherhood of Steel little coin as well, which is similar to the backpack flare that we've got in game at the moment. So onwards and upwards. For those that haven't seen it, this is what you get with Power Fist. They're not small, they are full size. Let me turn off that chroma key if I can. Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll go over here. Chroma key off, just for a moment. Oh my god, you can see behind the stream, it's green. But yeah, there we go. It's a beast. You put it on your hand, and then you clobber all your enemies, and you clobber them to death. You literally punch them in the face. That's pretty cool. Doesn't take up too much shelf space as well. Stands on its on itself, I suppose. That's really dope. So mad props to Bethesda for sending this bad boy out. It'll go well with my plasma pistol, which I've got. So yeah, I'm a Vault suit away from well, a cosplay, I suppose. Oh, and a Pip-Boy. Yeah, so yeah, I don't have a Pip-Boy. So well, you know, I'm just saying. You want to see me do a cosplay, I'll need a Pip-Boy and a Vault suit. But other than that, I've got pretty much everything sorted, so it's a nice one. Yeah, cheers to Bethesda for that one. Good. Back onto green screen land. Back over to the web browser. Let's get back on with this patch notes stuff. It's going to be a long video, this one here. 33 minutes in already. So, anyway, let's drink some more lovely, lovely liquid out of our glass. Cheers to everyone enjoying Steel Rain today. And if you didn't watch this on launch day, even so, if you're enjoying Steel Rain today, then cheers to you. Okay, the items that Minerva has will rotate regularly. Be sure to check with her whenever she's in town. Wares include gold bullion plans that are normally only available from other vendors. Good. Right, wallet changes. Caps. The max cap limit has been increased from 30k to 40k. Gold bullion, the daily vendor limit has increased from 200 to 400. Additionally, the max player cap for gold bullion has been increased from 5k to 10k. That's wonderful. Scrip. The daily vendor limit has been increased from 150 to 300. Additionally, the max that someone can carry of scrip is 5,000. That's brilliant. Meat Week rewards. There have been some new ones added to the game, which will be returning on August 17th to the 23rd. You've got the pepper shaker, the grocery cart grill, the plastic fruit wreath, and the plastic fruit bowl, and the decoy duck set. Additional camp slots and special loadouts. Now, we saw this a little bit in the store. This is going to explain what that actually is. You can now acquire additional camp slots and special loadouts from the Atomic Shop. These additional slots and loadouts are available are in addition to the 2 that are already available by default. You can unlock the additional 3 camp slots for a total of 5 slots, but they're at 1,000 atoms per unlock. You can unlock an additional 13 special loadouts for a total of 15 loadouts. My question is why? Why would you need that? Ever? I don't understand. Special loadouts are priced at 500 atoms per unlock. So, I just don't understand that. Like, why would anyone need these? Because it doesn't affect your legendary perks. It doesn't affect the armors that you're currently carrying. You're drawing from the same stash box, and it doesn't adjust your mutations. So your loadouts aren't that great. I don't know anyone worth their salt who's going to need 15 different ones. I really don't. But, you know, it's available. It's an option that's available. You don't have to get them. You don't have to get salty at them being implemented if you're not going to use them. You can simply bypass them. And that's what we're going to do. We're not going to use them. We're just going to go, okay, fine. Slots and loadouts unlocked from the Atom Store are available to all current and future characters on the unlocking account. Those slots and loadouts are found in the account section of the Atomic Store. Good, cool. Improvements and bug fixes. So this is just all fixing and patching of the game bugs and stuff. So, all right, here we go. So, armor and power armor. Armor, fix an issue that could cause a server not responding error when being saved by a life-saving armor. Backpacks, addressed an issue where players could wear a backpack or use regular armor while in power armor. Fusion cores, addressed an issue where players may lose a fusion core when entering and exiting power armor. Paint. The Nuke Dark Power Armor paint now changes the name of the power armor pieces when applied. The Yukon 5 paint now displays on the left arm and leg when in the inspect and transfer menus of the T45 power armor. Okay, fixed an issue where the power armor pieces with 100% or more than 100% condition would not appear in the modify menu of a workbench unless they were attached to a chassis. Duplicated power armor pieces with super duper perk no longer causes multiple armor pieces to be equipped simultaneously. Stimpaks. Using a stimpak quickly while exiting power armor no longer causes movement issues. Moving target. Fix the animation for the foil perk card. Oh, okay. Stairs. The art for the name Nuka-Cola on the Camp Nuka-Cola stairs has been adjusted. Bravo. Vault fireplace. Fix an issue where the vault fireplace was not casting light. Camp and workshops. Camp slots. Vendor and shelter icons now remain grayed out while switching active camp slots. Fertilizer producer. Brahmin spawned by the fertilizer producer can no longer be killed by camp owners. All right. Challenges combat. The meteoric. Right. The meteoric sword and plasma cutter now correctly count towards kill scorch with the sword challenge. The plasma cutter's a sword. Cool. Daily Ops Blood Eagles. Enemies with power fists will no longer have the Icebreaker power fist paint applied to their weapons. No idea what that even means, but okay. Items. Oh god, this is a lot of stuff. Items. The Bucking Brahmin Ride now correctly requires players to hold the interact button to activate. Backpacks. The Brotherhood of Steel backpack skin now correctly has an atomic symbol in the armor workbench. Ceiling lamps. The stained glass Nuka-Cola ceiling lamps no longer emit light in an unnatural direction. Emotes. Removed the Roman candle emote from the Atomic Shop. Cry. That was my favourite emote. It was to the point where we actually used an in-chat command on Twitch that had that emote in it. We called it the shitty stick. Because you pull a stick out your arms, you point it skywards, and nothing happens. It was amazing. And it's now been removed. Enclave Intel Officer Uniform adjusted the crafting preview. Fridge. Sorting by value now works for items stashed in the fridge. Items in the icebox refrigerator no longer occasionally appear on display items. Fusion cores. Being hit by a freezer floater attack now drains fusion cores the correct amount. The Garahan employee outfit has been fixed. It no longer clips while exiting a weapon workbench. Hedge fences. Change the building requirements to wood instead of concrete. And fix an issue where hedge fences could float. Improve the snapping behavior of hedge fences as well. The hot tub no longer shares a build limit with the fire pit. Hot tub players can now soak in a hot tub with a friend. Icons. The Feeling Fine icon now displays properly when equipped. Magazines. Tales from the West Virginia Hills magazines are now numbered consistently. Mannequins. Items from the apparel category no longer show in the armor tab in the mannequins transfer menu. Nuclear keycard. The description of the nuclear keycard in the Atomic Shop has been corrected. Pip-Boy. The Brotherhood of Steel Pip-Boy paint now properly adjusts the name of the Pip-Boy when applied. Raider Pathfinder outfit. Fix the gap between backpacks and the Raider Pathfinder outfit. Signs. Vendor signs will now correctly appear in the floor decor workshop instead of the wall decor. Skeeto Spit. Increased thirst is no longer repeated on the item description. Train set. The train set no longer continues to play sounds after power is removed. Wasteland Gong now correctly requires players to hold the interact button to activate. Wood branch chandelier lights no longer appear bright red when not powered, and the lighting range has been adjusted. Localization corrected the display name of a bunch of stuff in languages that are not English. NPCs. Decapitated NPCs will no longer respawn their heads when players check their inventories. General damage numbers are now present when explosives are used to kill creatures. Mole Miners. Fixed an issue where Mole Miners would attack with melee despite having ranged weapons. And Mothman. Players can now headshot Mothman outside of VATS. Class Freak. Fixed an issue where Class Freak would not reduce negative effects as expected. Dodgy now correctly consumes AP on each consecutive hit. Electric Absorption now works with laser type weapons. Born Survivor would activate after a... Fixed an issue where the Born Survivor perk would activate after a player character died. Okay, cool. So that's good because they'll be obviously using Stimpaks when you're dead. Control lock. Purchasing bundles while in the build menu can no longer cause a control lock. Primal cuts. Enemy corpses are no longer disintegrated when using plasma or laser weapons. Property rights. The objective marker will no longer fail to appear if the player has already entered the makeshift vault before speaking to Night Shin about the raiders. Can't recall. Shelter. Server room. Clutter items in the server room shelter can no longer be looted. Fair enough. Because I believe with the server room, there are little items dotted about and, you could obviously just loot that and have more stuff. You can't do it anymore, which is good. Sound. Lights. Cage bulb lights and its variants no longer produce a Christmas gift pickup sound when activated. Refrigerators. Sound effects for opening and closing fridges now correctly play. And toys. The symbol monkey in the uncanny caverns now plays a sound. We must rush down there and listen to it immediately. User interface. Favorites. Fix an issue causing the favorites wheel to occasionally reset on login. Map. The map now updates faster when items are added or removed from a vendor. Cool. Pip-Boy. The backgrounds for the trade and transfer windows are now aligned with the items list. And Pip-Boy. Claimed items from the scoreboard are now added to the new tab in the Pip-Boy. Weapon. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. If you stuck with us, well done. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Weapons. Aiming. Address an issue where players could become stuck in the aim position when sprinting, aiming, and firing after the character enters a relaxed state. I think I've had that a few times. Ammo. Fusion and plasma cores now correctly consumed if they are stored before being fired. Cryolator can no longer freeze players who are not engaged in PvP combat. Good. That was a way that people could harass you. They would freeze you and you'd stay frozen for a while, or, they'd hit you with the syringe as well, and that was a pain in the ass. And, hopefully they've got rid of that as well, but we'll see. The Invader removed the second no upgrade slot on the skin of the Invader. Flamer. The Voltec Flamer skin now correctly changes the name of the Flamer when applied. The Gatling Plasma Gun. The Copperhead paint now correctly adjusts the name of the Gatling Plasma Gun when applied. The Gamma Gun now does the correct damage when not using the charging mod. The Gauss pistol. Swapping to the Gauss pistol and quickly charging no longer prevents it from firing. And general. Weapons with area of effect damage now take the proper amount of condition damage. Addressed an issue where magazine sizes could be swapped with heavy weapon magazines. Firing is no longer interrupted when aiming down sights in third person view with scoped automatic weapons. Fixed an issue where players could get locked into the animation while using auto melee weapons. Grenades. Players can now throw grenades while shooting in third person view. Okay. Meat cleavers now scrap for the correct amount of materials. Melee, power fists, and Boxing gloves can now receive eligible tier 2 legendary mods. What? Okay. Could they not? I don't know. Baseball bats and sledgehammers now correctly change names when mods are applied. Shish kebab extra flame jets now display the correct mod description. Something that hasn't been mentioned that was in the PTS, I don't know if it's in the game yet. Floater grenades. We should be able to sell them. So I'm not sure about that. We'll test that as soon as we get in game. But that'll be for tomorrow's video or whatnot. World, AMS headquarters. Players can no longer get stuck in the elevator. Anchor Farm, the water purifier in Anchor Farm can no longer be destroyed. Morgantown High School addressed an issue where room light flickering occasionally caused floor texture issues. Valley Galleria fixed a spot where players could walk out of the world. And White Spring Bunker, papers inside the White Spring Bunker have been updated to say that thistles give flux when nuked. There you go, thistles. That's the bombshell. Thistles give flux when nuked. There we go. That's that. Wow. And on that bombshell, it's time to say, jump into Steel Rain right now. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can get yourself some cool legendaries and reroll and stuff like that. There's new content to grind in the form of legendary cores. So yeah, go and do that. If you like this video, by all means, hit that subscribe button. If you have already, then give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Ring that notifications bell so you get instantly notified when we've got new content for you. But from me, for now, take care of yourself. Peace and love to you and yours. And I will catch you on the next one. It's been a pleasure. Let's get some Steel Rain. Let's go.